Hey, good morning. Today you need your poetry book for writing and a pencil. I hope you're all having a good morning and that you had a happy weekend. By this time, you've had your reading group, we had our morning meeting, and I have gotten to see you, so that's good. Today, I do want to make sure that all of your season poems are finished. So remember, you had rough copies to do. For spring, it said rough draft. I guess that was winter. Let's see, winter, it said rough draft. For spring, it said rough draft. For summer, it said a rough draft. Right here. Oh, that's fall, I'm sorry. And then summer was a rough draft as well. So we did our rough drafts, and then some of you got started with the final draft. So here's my final draft for spring. You can see it looks a little different up here where the title is. On these, there were more words and instructions, and my name was up here. But on the final draft, your name goes down here on the bottom, and on the side it says spring, summer, if I can get my page turned here, fall, and winter. Now, remember, my name is at the bottom on these. That's how I know this is my final draft. And there's only one simple word up here, the name of the season. So see how that page looks a lot nicer than these pages. There's a lot more writing, and if I made a mistake, I wrote it under here. I didn't write as neatly, but on my final draft, you'll see I tried to write neater, and I don't have mistakes. And I just did the best that I could on these. So remember, we talked about doing an okay job, and then we could talk about doing a really nice job. So this is a really nice job. Let's see. I noticed I used ing a lot in my words, so make sure you have your INGs correct. ING. Sometimes I had to add an S on an end of a word to make it more than one. There's another S on the end of colors. Now I did make my N not very neat here, so I went over it very, very carefully because I did mine in marker so you could see it really well. And I don't mind if you do yours in marker, just go really slowly. I had to fix up my N there, so it's not great, but it's the best I could do for this. Here's an S on puddles. And so you can see it looks just a lot neater than my other ones. Let's look at the next two. Fall and winter. Here's fall. And here is an S on the end of aspens. Here's an S on the end of colors. Here's an ING on the end of falling. An S on the end of leaves. And then I wrote my name. On my winter poem, I have an ING at the end of snowing. I don't think I have any more INGs, and then I have my name at the bottom. So those are my final copies. So what I want you to do is get your final copies done today. So if you haven't done that, I want you to go back and look and try to do those the best you can. So you might want to pause this and then go back and work on your final copies today. If your final copies are done, then you're going to move on to your I Wish poem. Now, your I Wish poem has repetition again, just as we had before in the I'm Tired poem. And here it has I wish. And I did mine. I wrote all the things that I wish for. I wish for love. I wish for sunny days. I wish for smiles. I wish for yummy food. I wish for kindness. I wish for patience. I wish for health. I wish for time with my family. I wish for good for all. And I noticed there was a period at the end of these on the paper already. So when I went to do my final copy of I Wish, I had to write I wish. They didn't have it written for me. Notice though the SH in wish. So you'll really learn to write the word wish. Okay, so in I Wish, on the final copy, I noticed there were only 8 lines, and here there are 9 lines. So you'll have to choose your favorite 8 to write down. So I left one of them out, and I wrote 8 of my favorites here that felt the most important to me today, and then my name goes at the bottom. Okay, so today, if you've already done all your season's poems and you have your final copies done, I would like you to write your I Wish poem. Okay, and if you absolutely want to write that final 9th one up there that you don't seem to have room for, I could write mine because it is very important to me. I wish for good health. So you could add that up there at the top if you wanted to add all of them in. If you just want to choose your favorite 8, just choose your favorite 8. Okay. And then tomorrow, we will look at doing what's called a haiku poem. And that will be tomorrow. If you have finished your I Wish poem, you can move on to haiku, but you might want to have someone read through this with you so you know what to do. So today your goal is to get your season final copies finished if you haven't already. And those shouldn't take too long because we didn't write a lot of words on those. Just do them one at a time. And I would like you to try to get your I Wish rough copy done, if you can at least get the rough draft done. Okay. All right. Have a good morning writing. See you soon. Bye.